This one habit could keep you out of a nursing home. You don't wake up one day and suddenly need a nursing home. It happens slowly. A little stiffness when you get out of bed, a bit more trouble reaching down to tie your shoes, a growing fear of falling in the shower. Before you know it, small difficulties turn into big limitations. And then comes the moment. Someone suggests that maybe it's time for more help. But what if there was one habit that could slow that process down? A single daily action that helps protect your strength, your balance, and your independence. Today, we're diving into the most important daily habit most seniors overlook. One that could keep you in your home longer, help you stay self-sufficient, and even reduce your risk of falls, hospitalizations, and the long-term care that often follows. And no, this isn't about lifting weights or jogging laps. It's simpler, gentler, and something nearly every older adult can begin today. Before we get started, tell us where you're watching from. We love reading your comments, and yes, we read every single one. And don't forget to press subscribe so you never miss videos like this, made just for you. The one habit: gentle, intentional movement, done daily. The body is built to move, even in old age. But for many seniors, movement becomes rare. Days become more sedentary, sitting in the same chair, staying in bed a little longer, avoiding certain tasks because they feel too much. And that's when the body starts to break down. Muscles shrink, joints stiffen, circulation slows. The very functions that keep us independent begin to fade. But the opposite is also true. When you commit to just a small amount of gentle, intentional movement each day, the body responds. You preserve strength. Your joints stay more limber. Your circulation improves. And most importantly, you keep the basic abilities that let you live on your own. Why it works, even when it's not exercise. You don't need to break a sweat or raise your heart rate. In fact, for many older adults, the idea of working out is intimidating or even unsafe. What works better is consistent, low-impact movement that keeps you doing the small motions you rely on every day. Reaching, standing, turning, stepping, balancing. This kind of movement tells your body, we still need this. Don't shut it down. As we age, we naturally lose muscle. But when we stop using our body altogether, the decline speeds up. Within a few weeks of inactivity, strength starts to fade noticeably, especially in the legs and core. That's when you start to notice the stairs feel steeper. Getting off the couch feels harder. A small stumble becomes a real risk. Intentional movement prevents this. It maintains the connection between your brain and your body, between your nerves and your muscles. It's like keeping the wires plugged in so the signal stays strong. What counts as intentional movement? It doesn't mean exercise classes or workout routines. Intentional movement simply means choosing to move parts of your body every day, on purpose and with attention. For example, waking up and slowly stretching your arms overhead, rotating your ankles before you get out of bed, standing by the kitchen counter and shifting your weight from one foot to the other, gently turning your torso while seated, lifting your legs while you sit and straightening them out one at a time. These don't feel like workouts, but they wake up the muscles, signal the nervous system, and keep the body in motion. And the longer you practice these simple movements daily, the easier everyday tasks become. You can even incorporate movement while doing things you already do, reaching a little higher to put a dish away, doing a slow heel raise while brushing your teeth, standing to fold clothes instead of sitting. These are small moments, but when they're done intentionally, they become part of your movement habit. In short, simple motion done daily has lasting power. How it helps your heart, brain, and balance. You might think this habit is only about your muscles, but it goes deeper. Every time you move, you stimulate blood flow. That keeps your heart working efficiently and reduces the risk of clotting, swelling, or high blood pressure. For seniors, even light movement helps prevent circulation problems that can lead to serious complications. Your brain benefits too. Gentle movement increases oxygen delivery to your brain and encourages the release of feel-good chemicals that improve your mood and sharpen your thinking. Studies show that seniors who move more have slower rates of cognitive decline, better memory, and even lower risk of depression. And let's not forget balance, arguably the most important function for staying independent. When you stop moving, you lose your sense of balance. But when you practice small movements daily, like shifting your weight, turning, or lifting your legs, you help your body maintain its ability to stay upright and steady. How to begin without overwhelm. If you're not currently doing any daily movement, don't worry. You don't need to start big. In fact, the key is to start small and make it consistent. Try this. When you wake up tomorrow, sit on the edge of your bed. Slowly reach your arms toward the ceiling. Breathe. Lower them. Do it again. Then roll your shoulders back a few times. Point and flex your feet. That's it. You've already started. Later in the day, when you get up to make tea or a snack, stand for a moment and shift your weight side to side. Then take a few slow, steady steps forward and back. That counts too. Even if you only do 5 minutes a few times per day, that's more than enough to see benefit. Over time, your body will adjust. The movements will feel easier. You'll feel more stable. You may even start to enjoy the rhythm of it. To help it stick, attach it to things you already do. Wake up, brush your teeth, make a meal, watch TV. That way, it becomes automatic. The emotional benefits of gentle movement. Movement isn't just about muscles and joints. It's about mood, clarity, and emotional strength. Seniors who stop moving often don't just feel physically weaker. They also feel more anxious, withdrawn, or down. That's because movement helps regulate the body's chemistry. When you move, even slightly, your body releases endorphins. These natural chemicals improve your sense of well-being and reduce pain perception. Even better, movement reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that can make you feel agitated or overwhelmed. You may not notice it right away, but people who move with purpose tend to sleep better, feel more optimistic, and are more likely to engage with others. That engagement is crucial. Isolation is one of the biggest predictors of cognitive decline in older adults. But when you move your body, your mind often follows, and that leads to more conversation, connection, and confidence. Your brain is also one of the biggest beneficiaries of this daily habit. Here's what happens when you move. Your heart rate increases slightly, your blood vessels expand, and more oxygen-rich blood flows to your brain. That blood delivers not just oxygen, but nutrients like glucose and amino acids that your brain needs to stay alert, focused, and functioning. At the same time, movement triggers the release of BDNF, a brain chemical that acts like fertilizer for your neurons. It helps grow new brain cells and strengthens the connections between existing ones. That means better memory, clearer thinking, and stronger recall. A study published in Neurology followed older adults over several years and found that those who engaged in regular movement, whether it was walking, cleaning, or light household chores, had slower brain shrinkage and better mental function than those who remained sedentary. Research also shows that seniors who stay physically active have a slower rate of brain aging. One study even found that older adults who moved regularly had brains that looked years younger on scans than those who were sedentary. And again, this wasn't about cardio or weights. It was walking, gardening, stretching, standing, shifting weight, turning. Simple movements that challenge coordination and keep the brain engaged. In simpler terms, you don't need crossword puzzles or memory apps if you're not interested in those. Daily movement is brain training on its own. It requires focus, timing, and awareness of where your body is in space, from habit to lifestyle. When you think of this as a habit, it sounds like something you have to remember to do. But over time, it becomes more than that. It becomes part of your lifestyle. The first few days may feel awkward or forgettable. You may wonder if it's even doing anything. But give it a week. Your joints will feel looser. You'll get up more easily. You'll move with a little more confidence. Then you'll start looking forward to it, not as a task, but as a moment of calm and control. Some seniors find that keeping a small journal helps, not to track reps or steps, but simply to note, I moved today, or did 5 minutes before breakfast. Seeing your effort on paper can be encouraging, especially on days when motivation is low. Others prefer sharing the habit with a partner. If you live with someone, invite them to do a few movements with you. If you live alone, talk about it with a friend or family member on the phone. That bit of accountability and encouragement helps reinforce the behavior. How to stay safe while moving. Safety matters. The goal isn't to push through pain or risk a fall. The goal is to protect and preserve the movement you still have. Always start slowly. Begin seated if needed, especially if you're recovering from illness or feel unsteady. Use a counter, wall, or chair back for support if you stand. Keep your movements controlled and smooth. It's better to move gently every day than to overdo it once and feel sore or discouraged. If something hurts, stop. There's a difference between stiffness and pain. Mild resistance is normal as your body adjusts. Sharp pain is not. Wearing supportive footwear or gripping socks can also help when moving around the house. Avoid slippery floors or rugs when doing standing movements. If you're unsure what's safe for your condition, talk to your doctor or a physical therapist. They can recommend specific movements or limits based on your health history. But unless they tell you otherwise, some movement is almost always better than none. Why movement still matters, even if you can't walk. Even if you're bedridden or have severely limited mobility, you can still protect your independence through gentle, low movement alternatives. The goal is stimulation. You're keeping muscles active, blood flowing, and your nervous system engaged. Start with your hands, wrists, and shoulders. While lying or sitting, slowly open and close your fists. Roll your wrists in circles. Stretch your arms outward. Raise them toward the ceiling one at a time, and gently shrug your shoulders. These movements help preserve grip strength and maintain joint flexibility, essential for feeding, grooming, and using mobility aids. Next, focus on the feet and toes. Point and flex each foot, curl and stretch your toes, and rotate your ankles slowly. Even pressing your heels gently into the mattress activates your leg muscles and keeps blood moving, reducing the risk of cramps and clots. Deep breathing is a powerful tool. Inhale through your nose and expand your belly. Then exhale through your mouth while lightly tightening your abdominal muscles. These core-focused breaths support digestion, posture, and lung strength. You can also do gentle pelvic tilts by pressing your lower back into the bed, holding for a few seconds, then releasing. Don't forget your neck and face. Gently turn your head side to side, tilt forward and back, raise your eyebrows, smile, or puff out your cheeks. These movements relieve tension and promote relaxation. Make these motions part of your daily rhythm. A few minutes after each meal, during TV time, or before bed is enough. Set up your space with pillows for support and keep small items nearby for added interaction. Assisted movement is another option. With the help of a caregiver, arms and legs can be gently bent, extended, or rotated to maintain joint flexibility and prevent stiffness. These passive motions are especially helpful after surgery or long periods in bed. Finally, sensory stimulation plays a powerful role. Massaging lotion into the skin, using warm or cool cloths, or lightly touching the arms and legs with textured fabrics helps maintain nerve connection and blood flow, even when larger movements aren't possible. Add this bonus habit to support your effort. While daily movement is the foundation, there's one small addition that makes it even more powerful: hydration. Drinking enough water helps your joints stay lubricated, keeps your muscles from cramping, and supports circulation. Even mild dehydration makes your body feel heavier, your energy drop, and your balance suffer. Start your day with a glass of water and sip throughout the day. You don't need to chug, just keep a cup nearby. Herbal teas, broth, and fruit-infused water all count. Many seniors forget to drink enough because the sense of thirst fades with age. But your body still needs it. Especially if you're moving more, even gently. You'll feel the difference when you stay hydrated. So you remember, movement and hydration work together to keep your body steady, energized, and functional. One habit, that's all we've been talking about. But it's a habit that supports your body, your brain, your mood, your independence, and your overall sense of dignity. And it doesn't require a gym, a trainer, or even a schedule. Just a commitment to move your body, gently and with purpose, every single day. It's never too late to start, and it's never too early to begin protecting what matters most: your ability to live life on your terms. You don't have to do it all. Just do what you can. Every stretch, every shift, every slow step, it counts. Final reminder, this isn't about exercise. It's about staying able, and that's what keeps you home, healthy, and independent longer. Now we want to hear from you. Have you tried adding intentional movement into your day? What's one small motion that helps you feel better, stronger, or more confident? Share it in the comments. We love reading what works for you. And yes, we really do read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, press the like button so others can find it too. Subscribe to our channel for more senior-friendly health tips, delivered with care and made to keep you thriving on your terms. We'll see you in the next one.